Guys, welcome back. So today I want to do something slightly different than the first video. I want to steer away from the city center, which always all tourists will see anyway. And I want to go just a little bit outside of the city center where most people live. And what you will see is that they are still living in the buildings that were built during communism. Of course, they will look a lot better now because they probably have been patched up. But just to give you an impression, I just still want to show you. You still have to travel just a little bit to get there. I think by public transport, probably a minute or 40. So I would just say, let's go and let's check it out.
Dovolujeme si vás upozornit, že ve všech prostorech metra, na zastávkách a v prostředcích městského že tento vlak končí jízdu ve stanici Muzeum ve směru A1, využijte náhradní autobusovou dopravu XC.
It took me around 40 to 50 minutes before I finally got here by metro from the city center. This area is where most people actually live, and these are still the old apartment buildings that were built in the Soviet era. So let's have a quick look. So most of these old apartment buildings have been built around the late 60s or maybe early 70s. Luckily, they look now a lot better as they have been reconstructed and painted all over. But as you can see, there are a lot of them. And let's see if we can find even the ones that have not been patched up yet. One of the things that's really typical Soviet is that they never repair their roads. So while filming, actually I nearly broke my neck here. Well, it's part of the charm, I think. What is extremely common here is within those big apartment complexes, there's always like a small little square. And in that square, there's most of the time there used to be restaurants or like shops. They're still there, of course. But just have a look at this. So check this out. This has probably not been touched upon for, well, I think for at least another 30 years. I have no idea what it used to be. There's some benches over there, so probably some old people could sit here, relax, talk to each other. But now, well, the benches are still there, but it definitely needs to be touched up just a little bit, I think. Now these buildings have been painted colorful, but now look at it when it all is only one color, and it's gray. That would be kinda depressing if you ask me. Still, they look a lot nicer than 15 years ago. In Prague, you also find these small kiosks. They used to sell newspapers in here, but unfortunately they're not being used anymore. They've been closed down for several years, but they're still around. And I don't think that anybody will ever break them down, to be honest. But they certainly have their charms. I still find here as well are these old chimneys. These were probably used for central heating here. They are not used anymore by the looks of it, because in the building here, apparently, there's now a restaurant. So here we have the old architecture, and just across the road there's the new. So only a road divides two different worlds from one another. So by the looks of it, at some point in time they wanted to fix the road, but probably they ran out of money. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you have now an impression of what it is like for most people to live in Prague. Like I said earlier in the video, the buildings look a lot better than they used to. Anyway, once again, thanks for watching and hopefully see you next time.